Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Kevin. Saw this YouTube Kenyan tag. I've seen it around for a while. I'm a big social media fan. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know. There's plenty more, but honestly, those are kind of the main ones I follow. But I've decided to finally do it. I've always wanted to do it, but didn't have no balls to do it. But here we go. What are you? Question is kind of open-ended. So, what am I? I am Kenyan. I am a black man. I guess that's about it for that. Let's see what's going on. Any famous Kenyans? Jomo Kenyatta. He's our first president. He did a lot to emancipate and free Kenya from colonialism. Professor Wangari Maathai. She's a great woman, trailblazer, well-educated woman, respectable woman. Did a lot for women, did a lot for Kenya in general. Much respect for her. Mr. Obama. That's his dad, but our current president, he is half Kenyan, half American, half white. Lupita Nyong'o, she's an actress, entertainer. She's great. She represents us. She represents Africa in general. I actually did get to meet her once at a Kenyan show back in April 2014, I think. I met her, introduced myself. She was really nice. She got crowded and, had to run. By the way, I got to meet her. Hey, Lupita. Who else? Kenya, we're known for long distance running. I think that's the first thing that pops in people's minds when they think of Kenya. So, for me, ever since I moved here when I was 13 years old, so everybody, assumes, oh, you're Kenyan, you must be a good runner, you guys are skinny and blah, blah. I'm like, there's some fat Kenyans too. Anyways, Kenya, we're known for a lot of things, but those are some famous people or things about us. What part of country am I from? Personally, for me, I was born and raised in a city called Nakuru. That's in the Rift Valley. Great place, beautiful place. Lake Nakuru's there. Wonderful national park. But our broke ass, we live right next to the park, but I never went through that gate once. I used to ride my bike there with all my homies, but that was about it. Hey, one day I'm gonna go in. My parents are from central Kenya. What was the last time I was in Kenya? I was last in Kenya. It was from November '08 till I want to say January or February 2009. It was my first time back since moving here. Moved to States when I was 13 years old in 2002, and then '08, '09 I got to go back, and sadly that's my only time I've been back. I really want to come back. Kenya is beautiful. There's a lot has changed. The economy, the people, the attitude, everything. I really want to start going back as much as I can. If I could go there like every 2 months, holy shit, yes, I want to do that. What languages do I speak? Like I said, Kenya was colonized. We were colonized by the British, so that means Kenya, we do speak English, I guess by default because of that. We do have a second national language, which is Swahili or Kiswahili. So growing up, because I grew up in a city that was well mixed, I started learning, I guess, a mix of Swahili and Kikuyu. And then once I started school in nursery school, or I guess it's kindergarten here, I started learning English. So it was quite confusing as a kid. You're learning 3 languages, at the same time growing up. And then all your friends, they're from different tribes. So when you go to hang out with them at their house, you're hearing other languages. But, it was a beautiful thing, it all blends in. But And since I've moved here, I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, and then right now in college, I've taken 2 semesters of Spanish. I'm taking one more semester, so I've picked up on a little bit of Spanish. Hola, cómo está? Hopefully, I'll be fluent soon. We'll see. Favorite Kenyan songs, artists. I'm a big music fan. I've been on Music Day from day one. Being raised by my parents, they love music. My uncles I hung out with a lot. They love music. So, growing up, I was exposed to a lot of different music. A lot of Kenyan music from outside of Kenya. Kenyans, I think we are Jamaicans. I don't know. Reggae is deep in Kenya. So artists particular, I remember being young, jamming out to, Kalamashaka, Mighty King Kong, and then, like a couple artists now that I like, Nameless, Jaguar, Octopizzo, Calligraph Jones, Modoni Drama Queen, Wangeshi, Raj, King Kaka, Nyashinsky. Man, I just heard that new song he's got out. That song is dope, man. Keep it up. There's plenty more artists. It's just right now, I'm kind of just going through the list here, but salute to all you guys, man. I'm digging what I'm hearing so far. What in my house represents Kenya? Myself, of course. I'm repping. I got a Kenyan flag. I got, Kenyan, decorative stuff around the house. The carvings, those wooden masks. If you go in my kitchen, you'll probably tell there's a Kenyan living in there. Got that ketepati, got that ugali, unga, Hey, you know what I mean? I'm representing out here. Best part about Kenya, best part about being Kenyan. Best part about Kenya, it is Africa, very beautiful place, beautiful people, beautiful culture. It is a big continent, but I can only speak on Kenya, because that's where I live, that's what I know. But Kenya is beautiful. The people are funny. Kenyan people are hilarious. The jokes, the culture, even some of the most broke, poor people, man, like you see someone and you feel sad for them, but for some reason their attitude, their look on life is just so good, you know what I mean? I love my people, man. You guys stay up, man. As soon as we get these old motherfuckers out of office, we taking over and we gonna make this the new place where everybody wanna come to. Favorite food? Growing up in Kenya, I ate a lot. As a Kikuyu, of course, the yederi, which is corn, beans, potatoes, whatever you want to mix in there. I ate too much of that when I went to boarding school, so to this day, nah, I don't miss that. But ugali, I eat ugali on a daily, with mboga, with nyama, whew, I'm getting hungry right now. All the Kenyan fruits I don't get over here, my passion fruits, those sweet Kenyan mangoes. Goddamn, man, I miss Thika. Street food, mamotura, samosas, mabajia, mandazi, kangumu, shkaringuru. Goddamn, man, I miss it. That's where I used to take all my money. The little coins I got from my parents, pew, off to the kiosk. What don't I like about Kenya? I love Kenya, like I said, I do love that place. I want to go back there. I want to live there. I want to promote Kenya. But there are a few things about Kenya that I really don't like. The biggest thing I've heard a few people already talk about it, and it is tribalism. Tribalism, it's something that it's almost ingrained in our culture. And honestly, I think it's something that's taught to us by our parents, by the people around in our environment, our neighbors, and this and that. And honestly, we're all Kenyan, we're all African, we're all black. Even if you're not a black Kenyan, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm from the Kikuyu tribe. and honestly, it's equivalent to, let's say, white people in this country. We feel like we own Kenya. We feel like Kenya belongs to us and us only. We feel like the president can only be Kenyan. We think of other tribes as below us. And it's, like, maybe if I grew up in Kenya, maybe I would have really thought that. But, I don't know. Maybe because I did move out of Kenya at such an early age, that wasn't quite ingrained in me. So I want to speak out against it because I think it's the worst thing we do to each other. There is no reason for hate in Kenya. There is no space for hate in Kenya. And like, without hate, like, it's okay to disagree. It's okay to have different opinions. But it's not okay to hate on your neighbor because he's a Kisii, he's a Luo, he's a Luya, he's a Kikuyu, he's a Kamba, he's a Kalenjin, he's a Maasai, he's a Borana, he's a Taita, he's a Kenya Somali. You know what I mean? The hate's got to stop, man. Like, that's the one thing I really hate about Kenya. And I hope our new generation, it's gonna be us who's gonna stop that shit, like, for once and for all. Looks like that's about all the questions. But anyways, this is my Kenyan tag video. I hope y'all watch it. Hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, that's okay. Let me know what you didn't like about it. I'm new at this. I'm trying to do this vlogging thing. I don't see too many males doing this. It's a very female-dominated field. So my Kenyan brothers out there, my African brothers out there, I encourage you guys to get behind the camera. It feels weird, you over here doing all this, doing that. But I really do encourage you guys to get out there. Show us how you're living. Whether you're in Kenya, you're out here in the diaspora, whatever you're at, get out there, show us how you're living. You know what I mean? Share your life. You know what I mean? So we can see how you do it. Where you are. We're all love. We're all one people, one love. Share, watch, subscribe. Holla at you. More videos to come. Thank you. Bye.